Hello and welcome back to PneumaNet Games. Today we're going to be finishing up our round of the Political Machine 2016. Let's begin. We're now in week 14. So the very first thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be giving a speech here. Then we're going to say favor fighting ISIS. Gives us +2, but the spread is still very high here, not favoring us with 53%. Towards Bill, with only 35% favoring us and 8 undecided. But we're looking good overall. We've got 47-42, but it's winning those middle 11 that we really need to focus on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to head over here, grab another endorsement. I have 22 clout to purchase an endorsement with. So I suppose we'll gain the endorsement of the Christian Confederation. The Christian Confederation is an organization dedicated to promoting and protecting America's traditional values. We'll give a speech up here, and we will... Securing the borders doesn't seem terribly relevant up here in New York. Let's see, let's say that we favor a strong military. I feel like Trump would favor a strong military system. And so that pushed New York over in our direction, which is good. Which increases the spread slightly. But nothing too terribly interesting. So we have 5 clout. We're gonna go to the next turn. Not gonna hire another operative until we have 9. So now have 11. So you have the opportunity to be interviewed on the O'Malley scenario. Travel to North Carolina to accept it. Well, I suppose we better head over to North Carolina then. Especially considering that we just got the PR guy, so this will be more effective. Internet blogs infringing on our patriotic freedom to yell about internet bloggers. And what is the presidential hopeful stand to learn from me? Good evening, I'm Bill O'Malley. Okay, so it's mocking O'Reilly essentially, which is perfectly reasonable to mock O'Reilly. These Wall Street weasels managed to steer this country into a recession, get bailed out, and then escape any kind of meaningful regulation to stop them from doing it again. Nice scam. Would you do something about it? I feel like you'd say, no, of course not. Black Lives Matter nuts really grind my goat. They think they deserve a special treatment. Everyone's lives matter. Let's see. Trump is very opposed to that, so we'll go with that direction. If you watched the entirety of that episode, you're a true patriot. I'm Bill O'Malley, and I'm proud of you. Excellent. Not really. This is kind of bullshit. Talks of things that just frustrate the hell out of me. Voters pleased with showing on the O'Malley scenario. Alright. We're gonna push back over to California, actually. Because it looks like Bill's made a bit of headway over there. So because we have our spin doctor and things over there, we'll give a speech. One that gives us thumbs up in all categories. We can say that we favor the environment. I feel like that he really wouldn't, or favor green jobs. Let's see. You know what, screw it. Say we favor legalization of marijuana. So it actually didn't do much of anything for us, which is kind of unfortunate. So I suppose what we'll do is we'll create ads. So we'll shove that through. Oh, what I didn't realize actually that I'm now realizing is that the ads are individual within. I mean, I knew that they only affected each state, but I didn't realize that they stayed there and had a continuous effect. I actually want to check our funds. Our funds seem fine, so there's not really much to worry about there, but what do you mean, don't I have 11? Oh no, this is for political capital, and I only have 8. So, skip that and move on to the next week. There's a political opportunity in Oregon. Excellent, because I'm actually right next to that. Clinton campaigns on fighting ISIS. Alright. Trump continues a strong lead as finish line nears. We did just enter week 16 out of 21 after all. So we're gonna head over here. Lawsuit, what a shame. As soon as Donald Trump arrived in the state earlier this week, he was slapped with a stiff lawsuit. I mean, given the amount of times that he threatens lawsuits, not surprising that he's becoming kind of the butt end of one. So now we have enough, we're going to hire an intimidator here. We're going to give a speech about... Let's see... I suppose we'll go with fighting ISIS again. It seems to be a fairly effective thing to give a speech on. But I guess it's really not, because that had basically no effect. Let's upgrade our outreach center. So we just got an achievement, fully armed and operational. Alright, excellent. And that is all of our stamina drain, so let's go to the next turn. Some nice music back. Let's see, with 27, we can actually pull an endorsement from something that we might not necessarily be part of. See, rally your ground troops, raising national awareness by 2 points. That's 32. We get 10 o'clock per week. Let's actually wait and grab that bonus when we get the opportunity to. And does this... Oh! 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 So I can move this around, actually. Interesting. Alright, let's give a speech. Let's find something a bit more effective. We're gonna start flip-flopping everywhere, because that's what Trump has been doing. So we got plus 2% for California influence. And we're just gonna start throwing shit out there. We're gonna say that we support green jobs too. And so now we've kind of kicked the influence over that direction. Push Trump over here around Pennsylvania with 6 PC. Let's see, does he actually have... Can I bring this up? Oh, there's like state statistics and shit too. So top state issues. Okay, so this kind of shows the influence that we can have. Number of electoral votes, number of voters, total wealth, percentage spread, leader, things like that. So, huh. Interesting. Let's move on to the next turn. They're going to give a speech about favoring the fighting of ISIS, which then gives us a nice bonus for moving around there. We have 9 political capital, so I'm gonna hire a smear merchant. We have 37, so we're gonna grab this national organization endorsement. It gives us some nice national awareness boosts. And I give another speech, and actually, I'm gonna pull this back up again. So 8, 32, 26. So it looks like we should just probably push for another fighting ISIS speech, considering that it looks like it's going to be the most effective. There we go, +3 again, and that evens it like right out. And there's always that weird, frustrating thing where it adds up to being 101%, and I'm not sure if that's a issue with the game, or if that's like a polling thing, or whatever. But we're gonna go on to the next turn. Never understood why things are able to exceed 100% when you're looking at statistical spreads, because that just doesn't make sense. Because then you're sitting at more than the whole. But we do have a political opportunity in Arizona. Even though we already have that state secured, we may as well... Nah, actually, we're gonna leave it there for now. We're gonna give a speech. We're gonna give another speech about fighting ISIS here in Pennsylvania. Hopefully push it back towards us. So we have a slight advantage now. Sitting there. Now we're gonna head over here. Scandalmonger. I haven't seen this before. A sneaky know-it-all known as the Scandalmonger has joined forces with Donald Trump to dig up dirt. Their opponent will find their integrity halved in whatever state the Scandalmonger is in. Alright. That just means that it's going to be easier for us to maintain the security of Arizona here. I mean, as long as we're over here, we're gonna push over here. We'll do a little bit of fundraising. May as well. Let's raise some funds. $506,000. Fair enough. We'll move on to the next turn. We're nearing the end here. We need to maintain this advantage, and I think Clinton is going for all the very neutral states in order to try to capture that neutral 9%. So let's hope we're not going to have too much of an issue. We'll take the fixer, actually. And are we actually able to use the fixer in order to remove the storyteller? Do we need to bring up assets? Smear merchant, fixer. Eliminates target operative, disappears upon use. So do I need to select the fixer? That's a smear merchant. That's a political operative. Where the hell did the fixer go? Oh, are you back here just like hiding and chilling out? No. Intimidator, political merchant, smear merchant. Where the hell did my fixer go? Does it not display? I have no idea how to use him. Oh wait, what's this? Up here? So if I click on her, and use this, do I have to like right click her? Ah! So I just removed the storyteller from the election campaign. hopefully help me push here. And actually, let's look at the most advantageous thing to discuss. Securing the borders. Okay. So this is how it's gonna favor out, so we want something that gives us a decent boost in all locations. If we can manage it, so either the environment or supporting green jobs. The environment at least seems to be sitting positive in both. Well, I think our overall... okay. Let's give a speech. And we'll talk about supporting the environment as well. So we didn't get much push, we didn't lose much of anything. Let's give another speech. Let's go with fighting ice again. I mean, it's not going to be terribly effective. Yeah, okay, I figured as much. That's kind of a pain in the ass. So our PR cloud is at 25. So we may as well pull the Chamber of Business for the endorsement as well, and move on to the next turn. So we're moving into the final week. So Clinton brings a positive message to voters in Georgia. See, speaking out on the topic of state unions, Bill Clinton took the stage in Georgia this week to address the voters in that state. Always wanted to pull a large crowd, the charismatic. And so it runs through the same stuff as the last time I discussed what he was talking about. So Clinton won the endorsement of the National Civil Liberties Union, and the election night draws near. Candidates push for last-minute votes. Yes, we do. And here's the nice thing, is that I'm sitting rather nicely at the moment. See, this got back to 100%. Oh well, anyway. We're just gonna say that we favor abortion rights. Why the fuck not? We may as well. And so we're gonna start pulling. And then we're gonna say that we favor gun rights. That didn't really do much for us. We can't really hire much of anyone else. 4% per week is not... Probably should have hired the speechwriter much earlier. But let's end this week, and we'll see how the election turns out. Yes. No. 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 Yes. Yes. Okay. No. 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 Alright, fair enough. I'll take it. I'll take it. Nah. I mean, he did have a hold of those pretty firmly. Alright. I got a hold of a majority of the Midwest, which is at least good. That's interesting. Yep. Okay. Texas should be ours, yes. Oklahoma should be ours, yes. Alright, perfect. 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 Excellent. Yes. Alright. I like the amount of this West Coast that we're taking. Arizona should obviously be ours. California is the tricky one. I'm not sure what's going to happen there. Alright, that makes sense. Yes! Okay, we took California. Oh, I completely forgot why it was a thing, but I took it anyway. And Alaska. So, holy shit. That was not an even spread. And I took the 4 major locations. Alright, so we got 372 electoral votes. 72,599,000 of the popular votes, so we got a score of just under 1.5 million for our campaign. And that's pretty much exactly how I would expect Trump to celebrate, actually, let's be absolutely honest. I'm surprised that his hair isn't really falling off, though. Anyway, so Trump comes out on top in the White House. Trump has won the day in the presidency with a strong showing in both the popular vote and the Electoral College. One of the deciding factors of Trump's victory was his use of political capital, which he used more extensively than Clinton. Trump spent less money than Clinton, which just goes to show that you don't have to buy your victory. How ironic. Because all he does is use his money and monetary capital. I could get into the socioeconomics of it. As much as I'd love to discuss that, you guys probably don't want to hear it. But if you want me to discuss that on, say, one of the podcasts on the main channel, let me know, and I'll definitely be down to do that with a couple of people. But thanks for joining us. I apologize for fucking up this hypothetical country by letting Trump win. But I'll see you guys next time, and we'll play a different game. So, cheers guys. See you later.